My name is Irina Negulescu. I come from Romania. I was born in Romania, in Constanța, the Black Sea, right by the coast. My mother was a self-taught artist. She used to go in people's homes and paint murals in schools and paintings for children, and I kind of picked up her talent. Throughout time, I fell in love with the art. She never put a brush in my hand, however, I just picked up. After I completed high school, I went to the School of Art in Constanța, where they taught the female figure. Boys didn't really want to take photos, they didn't want to pose for us. The school couldn't afford a model. We kind of took turns. It was too cold for a model to take her clothes off. Therefore, the teacher was, okay, you all rotate with the clothes on, and if you're a good artist, you know how to undress the subject. In the beginning, it was pretty funny, but then we kind of got serious. We learned not only how to paint and draw, but there were languages, sculpture and graphic arts. So I kind of went from one class to another. It was a great opportunity to find myself. I grew up without a father. My mother wasn't home much because she had to work hard. We lived right across from the Black Sea. Water was pretty much part of my life. As kids and as teenagers, that's where we were, by the water, learning how to swim, how to dive, playing games. So the water is present in most of my paintings. Also, the female figure is because I was surrounded by women all my life. I was influenced by them, I grew up with them, and therefore I became better and better at it. When I paint the female and the water, I feel like it's home to me, like I'm in my safe space. I grew up around my mother, my sisters, and the Black Sea, and it all comes together. I also met my high school sweetheart by the Black Sea. He was a student in the Navy and later on became an engineer on the ship. Soon after we got married, I got pregnant. He had a great opportunity as a sailor to go to Spain. Living in communism time, this was a great opportunity for him to defect. This was his plan. I supported this. However, it took longer than we thought. It took 3 years. So I gave birth by myself in Romania, and I came with a 2-year-old boy to reunite with my husband. In Spain, he asked for political asylum, and then he was sponsored by his family in New York. And after 3 years, I reunited with my husband in New York. We didn't stay long in New York. We moved to San Diego. Of course, the ocean, the water attracted me, so we had to come here. I was a young mother, full of energy, full of passion, full of ambition. I continued my studies. I went to Mesa College and San Diego State. I painted murals in people's homes. I had exhibits in galleries, little restaurants. I worked as a banquet waitress at the Emerald in San Diego, but they had exhibitions at the entrance with artists. My dream was, of course, to be one of those artists. So I started participating as a guest artist in there. But my dreams got bigger. I wanted to have a one-woman show eventually. So I went in La Jolla and I joined La Jolla Art Association. They started with a 3-man show, 2-man show, and 1-man show finally a few years later. And after I had my one-woman show, my dreams got bigger again. Oh, I have to have my own space where I had my art, my studio in the same space, had my beautiful women swimming underwater in the back. And eventually I had artist friends that wanted to have their art seen, so I decided to have them as guests. We have a once a month art exhibit. Having exhibits is great for the community. These artists come from Los Angeles, they're local artists from San Diego. I have artists from Palm Springs. I even had artists from Romania. We have live music, we have live painting, we have a theme, so they kind of blend together. I know that COVID created the distance between people and galleries, for example, but I encourage people to come to my art events, touch my paintings, touch the texture, see the colors in real life, because on the internet it looks different. Experience my paintings in real life.